And I have no greater pleasure tonight than to introduce a very fine lady from Washington and Virginia who is president of the Bill of Rights Institute. And as you may know, she was one of our honorees at our last George Washington Ball, along with her husband. And she has become a fantastic friend of ours. And not only is she a friend in Washington, she is a friend of ours in New York in helping us raise money. We are delighted to have you, Mrs. Victoria Hughes. Please come forward.
Thank you, Charles. First, I want to say congratulations to the Sons of the Revolution on this great achievement. I am delighted and honored to participate in tonight's opening of the Magna Carta exhibit. As president of the Bill of Rights Institute, a national nonprofit organization that educates middle and high school students across the country about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and as a former teacher, I see a great opportunity to educate here. In fact, I know that I would want my students to take away from visiting this exhibit some very important insights. Number one, that for Britain, the Magna Carta is the supreme law of the land, the law above all others, the law that even the king could not break. For the United States, the Constitution is the supreme law, giving us, as John Adams said, a government of laws and not of men. In addition, 5 of the 10 amendments, first 10 amendments to the Constitution, have their philosophical and legal roots in the Magna Carta. Our First Amendment guarantees freedom of religion and the right to petition. Our Fourth Amendment guarantees the right to be secure in our persons, houses, papers, effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Our Fifth Amendment says not to take life or liberty without due process and not to take property for public use without just compensation. Our Sixth Amendment focuses on the right to a speedy and public trial that might be confronted with witnesses. And finally, our Eighth Amendment protects us from excessive fines and cruel and unusual punishment. All of those 5 amendments find their roots in the document that you're about to see upstairs. And although the Magna Carta and the U.S. Bill of Rights share many of the same ideas, there are some important differences. A constitutional scholar from Pepperdine University, Dr. Gordon Lloyd, summed this up well. He said, "The Magna Carta protects the many from the one, the barons from the king. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights protects the one, the individual, from the many, from the majority." So we have a great deal that we can learn from this document upstairs about being an American. So thank you to the Sons of the Revolution and the sponsors for providing this extraordinary educational opportunity for young Americans. Thank you.
We just love Ambassador Hughes and his lovely wife, and I'm sure you can see why.